Principal, Reverend Father Tamatur Cardozo, the Principal of the Higher Secondary Section, Father Abel, the Principal of the High School Section, Father Joachim, the Administrator of the College Section, and Dr. Cedric, the Principal of the College Section, Father Jacinto and Father Renan, distinguished guests, and my fellow students. Today, we all have gathered here to celebrate a remarkable day, a one filled with pride and honor, the 76th Republic Day of India. On this very day in 1950, our country adopted the Constitution of India, officially declaring itself to be a sovereign, democratic, and republic state. To commemorate this day every year, marvelous parades at Rajpath showcases the citizens' nationalism towards the country. So, to begin with today's celebration, I request our students to kindly escort our chief guest for the flag hoisting.
School, Vishram. School, Saavdhan. School, Vishram. School, Saavdhan. School, सामने salute.
Guest and Rector, Reverend Father Principal Tamatur Cardozo, to share a few words of wisdom on this special occasion.
School, Vishram.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Today we celebrate the 75th year of India's Republic, completion of 75 years. How is Republic different from the independence? Independence is when the British left India. That is 1947. It's only 1950 that is 3 years later, that the official document based on which India would be governed was under the leadership of Dr. Ambedkar was signed on this day. So in 1950 came the true governance of India with the Constitution of India. What does the Constitution display? It gives us our rights. The Constitution of India displays all the rights that we have, what we are entitled for, the way we would be governed is chalked out in our Constitution. Recently, there was the swearing in of the President of America, Donald Trump. On the second day of his installation as a President of America, he, with the Vice President, attended a church service, the Episcopal Church. And in that, a woman bishop who was leading the service for this particular church event, with Donald Trump president, the vice president, all the dignitaries of the American authorities seated over there, she spoke publicly, telling the president, certain things that you are about to do or what you are about to sign are not proper. That is to put the migrants out of the country, to block the border. Certain things, the children born after of these parents would not get a natural citizenship. This woman bishop told the president, Mr. President, sir, what you are about to do is not the spirit of our American Constitution. She, so to say, told him, be careful of what you are doing. Think twice of what you are doing. She was, for her courage, she was applauded by the whole world. Our Constitution gives us our rights, what we are entitled for. But above all, our Constitution speaks about our duty towards my nation, which we often forget. We want the rights, but seldom do we want to live by the duties that are enshrined again in the Constitution. And one of the duty in the Constitution is to be a voice of the truth. My dear students, teachers present here, the Constitution tells us, be a voice of the voiceless, the voice of the powerless, the voice of the poor, the voice for environment, sustainable development, the voice for children, the voice for good education, the voice for women. And for that, just like this bishop, front of the president, to say and to speak the truth requires courage. To live the Constitution requires courage. It requires guts. And that's the duty that we are celebrating today. the duty, among others, to be a voice of the truth. The Constitution is not just a book, some laws written in some pages. No. It's the soul and the spirit of a nation. The Constitution is the spirit of a nation. Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see. Be the change you wish to see. Today I would say, be the voice of the voices in India you wish to hear. Be the voice. Speak up for the right. It's not about a particular government that I'm talking about. It's about being the voice of the truth, of justice, of peace, of protecting our environment. My dear students, today on this day, let us go home with one thought, that I have rights, yes, but above all I have duty. And one duty is to be the voice of the truth. Be a voice for the truth. Jai Hind.
School! सावधान!
Thank you, Father.
क्यों मनाते हैं हम गणतंत्र दिवस? क्या तुम्हें पता है 26 जनवरी का त्योहार भारत में पहली बार कब मनाया गया था? क्या तुम्हें ज्ञात है इसका इतिहास कितना गौरवशाली था? क्या जानते हो अपने पूर्वजों को जिन्होंने आजादी के लिए जंग लड़ी? क्या तुम्हें पता है अपना संविधान जिसमें तुम्हारे अधिकार लिखे हैं? आओ बताता हूं मैं सबको क्यों गणतंत्र दिवस हम मनाते हैं, क्यों 26 जनवरी को हर वर्ष हम तिरंगा लहराते हैं। बहुत पुराना है इसका इतिहास। जब नेहरू कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष बने और उन्होंने आजादी के उत्सव का ऐलान किया, ब्रिटिश सरकार की तानाशाही ने इसको न स्वीकार किया। अधूरा रह गया वह ख्वाब जिसका नेहरू जी को अफसोस हुआ। फिर कुछ वर्ष बीत गए। जब 1947 में हमें आजादी मिली, फिर जरूरत पड़ी अपने संविधान की, जिसे बनाने में लगभग 3 वर्ष लग गए। 26 नवंबर का वह शुभ दिन था जब संविधान बनकर तैयार हुआ और 26 जनवरी 1950 को हमने पहला गणतंत्र दिवस मनाने का ऐलान किया। नेहरू जी के अधूरे स्वप्न को सबने मिलकर साकार किया। इसीलिए हम हर वर्ष गणतंत्र दिवस मनाते हैं। तिरंगे को लहराकर हम सब अपनी खुशियां दर्शाते हैं। जय हिंद।
महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी रहे न रहे। मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क भर, फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस मुंह से निकल के खून कहे। मैं मिल जावा गुल बन के, मैं खिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की यार से बढ़ के, तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा। है अर्ज़ी दीवाने की, जहाँ भोर सुहानी देखी, फिर रोज वही मेरी शाम हो। कभी याद करे जो जमाना, माटी पे मर मिट जाना, जिक्र में शामिल मेरा नाम हो। ओ देश मेरे, तेरी शान पे सदके, कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के, तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा।
staff members, guests, and all the participants for putting in their efforts to put up an amazing and vibrant program. And finally, you, my dear students, for coming here and making this day even more special, filling each one of our hearts with dignity and admiration for our country. As the saying goes, Hamara Ganrajya, Hamari Shan. I once again wish you all a very happy Republic Day. Jai Hind.